Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. We are very lucky to have another special guest on the show right now. Hayley, how are you doing today?
I am great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, of course, for being on the show. We know you're very busy. Now, for the benefit of everyone who's listening and watching us, of course, can you tell us something about yourself, Hayley?
Sure. I am a avid golfer and I have a passion for real estate. So I would say, besides spending time with my husband and my children, who I love very much, my passions are golf and real estate.
All right. So golf, family, real estate. How long have you been in the real estate industry?
I started in real estate straight from college. So I graduated college in 2004 and started selling homes right after. So about 15, 16 years now.
Wow, almost at your second decade in the business. So, I know that you know that the real estate industry could be a little bit hectic at times. You need to be in two places at once. But good thing you have your own cyberbacker supporting you. Am I right?
Oh, definitely.
Yes. How long have you been working with your own cyberbacker?
So I have had my cyberbacker with me for a little over a year now.
A little over a year. Now, what I'd like to know is how's the experience been so far? Is this your first time working with someone remotely?
It is, yes. And I was a little apprehensive in the beginning about having a virtual assistant, being able to have that connection with them not being right in place. But I think that, one of the blessings or silver linings of the pandemic that we
Hmm.
experienced was I was very busy. I was in a place where I needed help. And the thought of trying to hire someone and train someone of all of the different duties that I do on a day-to-day basis while we were living through a pandemic was very daunting. So I found Cyberbacker and thought of it as a great option at that time because all of the training that already happens on the real estate side and the fact that virtual was kind of the way we were communicating
Hmm.
with everyone.
Yes.
So whether they were here or, in the Philippines, it didn't matter because that was how I was communicating with my team here on a daily basis as well.
Or virtually, right? Thank God for the digital
Right.
age. Now,
Yes.
can you tell me something about your cyberbacker, specifically the interaction every day? What are the things that he does for you and your business?
So my cyberbacker is my listing and marketing manager. I kind of custom created a role
Hmm.
for him based on the duties. So he handles a lot of the background paperwork when we take a listing. So
Hmm.
when a house goes for sale, he is the one that goes ahead and sends out all of the documents that they need to sign for signature and starts that process of uploading it into our MLS database to sell it. On the flip side, he also is our marketing person. He creates all of our brochures. He creates a lot of extra marketing materials. So we have standard materials that we use on every listing.
Hmm.
And then there might be a case where we're holding an ice cream social event and we just need a flyer drawn up. And he does those random one-off tasks on the side, as well as managing our social media and really helping implement a calendar to that. So I still post on social media. I still do a lot of it,
Hmm.
but he also helps with providing a lot of the extra content and scheduling it out on a routine basis.
Of course, especially with social media, the more you're on there, the more the exposure your business has, right? And of course, you still have to consider the other tasks that you have to do, so you don't have the time, a lot of time to do the social media. So your cyberbacker helps out with the content. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Now, of course, since your cyberbacker is supporting you in the business, how much time has he saved you ever since he started working with you and your team?
I can't even put it into words how much time he has saved us. And I honestly feel like our cyberbacker is a
Hmm.
ninja of time because when I give him a task, it is done so quickly and so efficiently. And I know I myself wouldn't have been able to do that quickly. So, I mean, I feel like having this Cyberbacker has given me, I mean, it's like having 3 extra people with how quickly and efficiently he works. It's just amazing.
All right, so a lot of hours and a lot of things, as you mentioned. I mean, a ninja of time. Is that what you mentioned earlier?
I did.
Now, just to get into more details, you already mentioned a few of the things that your cyberbacker is doing right now. But what we'd like to know is what are some of the things that you're planning or you're considering having him do in the future? Because his role could still grow within the next few weeks or the months to come. It could be that quick, right? So, what are these
Yes.
things that you're considering?
So that's a great question. And I do have a full-time admin
Mhm.
on site. And so one of the things that I've tasked them with is really becoming our back-end operations
Mhm.
team and taking even more of a ownership in the role for creating our marketing and our systems and our procedures. So I have him working hand in hand with my executive assistant here in order to really help create a very strong foundational back end systems. So I love that even though he's virtual, he can take ownership and help
Mhm.
create that part of our business on the back end. And also, the role is ever evolving and changing. So he is one thing that he is always helping us do is, we use a command platform through
Mhm.
Keller Williams that is constantly rolling out new changes. And
Mhm.
he is always looking to learn and grow and help our team figure out what is the best way to utilize that platform. So he spends time, going to webinars, watching different things, and reporting back to me as to what ways we can utilize command to work best for our business.
Of course, I know that Command really have these updates. Could be sometimes twice a month, once a week, things like that. But of course, our cyberbackers are going to be updated because our head backers would be able to train them with these new updates. So don't worry about it. Now,
Yeah.
my next question, Haley, is a bit tough. What have been some of the challenges that you've had working with cyberbacker, or let's say opportunities for growth?
Okay, this is going to sound silly, but I would say one of the challenges I've had is that sometimes I almost feel I could be giving him so much more and utilizing more, and sometimes I just get so busy here that it's hard to be able to communicate and give
Mhm.
that time. So I mean, it's nothing of the cyberbacker, but it's of
Mhm.
my own um, time just of getting busy and not utilizing my cyberbacker to the full potential, which
Mhm.
is another reason that I brought in a full-time admin to allow that creative process and for them to be able to work even more closely together while I am doing my main job, which is selling homes. So I think that is one challenge, but there are very few. I mean, I feel like we have someone so special. My whole team feels like he is a part of our team, even though he is in the Philippines, and he's really just added so much value and um, a personal connection. And I think it's really neat that even though he's thousands of miles away, he sees the reward of what
Mhm.
he's doing on our team as well and the difference that he's making here in our business.
I think that's an important factor again, then making your cyberbackers feel that they are part of something, so that if there is a success within the team, he or she is also going to feel that success. I contributed to that. Is that right?
Yes, and I will tell you, so
Mhm.
he also manages our newsletter that we send out on a monthly basis. And I have routinely been getting responses back from other agents or
Mhm.
from clients, in our database saying that was a great newsletter. Thank you. And I'm always passing those along to him because really he's the one that is getting out. We have the vision for it, but he handles all of the creation of it. And so it's neat to get to share that joy with him.
Course, his success is your success. That would turn out to be the success of the business. Now, Haley, a lot of business owners right now are listening, and they need your advice because a lot of them didn't buy into the idea of virtual leverage yet, or they're still considering having or hiring their own cyberbacker. What advice would you be able to give them?
Do it now. It is one of the best hires that I have ever made. And I am just so pleasantly surprised and pleased at the work ethic, the training, the positive attitude, and just the efficiency of getting things done
Mhm.
with my cyberbacker that I would highly recommend it to anyone thinking about it.
We appreciate that advice, Hayley. One more thing. I know that your cyberbacker would be listening once we have this online. Would you want to give them a quick shout out or a few words that you'd like to share?
Sure. Patrick, I just want to say thank you to you. You are such an important piece of our business. We are so grateful to have you on our team. And it just is such a blessing and a joy to get to work alongside you. So thank you, Patrick. We love you.
We are very excited to see where this partnership with Patrick would be with, of course, you and your business within the next few months and the years to come. Hayley, thank you very much for being on the show today.
You are so welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.